उन्होंने आयुर्वेदा का इम्पोर्टेंस ध्यान में रखते हुए इस स्टैच्यू का जो स्टैच्यू चरका और सुश्रुता अपने गवर्नर गार्डन में लगा दिया, इसलिए मैं उनका भी बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन करता हूँ। हमेशा के लिए पूरे देश भर में से जो कोई आयुर्वेद ग्रेजुएट हो, जो हु आर इंटरेस्टेड इन द आयुर्वेदा, वो 100% इस स्टैच्यू देखने के लिए अपने गवर्नर हाउस में यहाँ पे आ जाएंगे। और खास करके जो गार्डन उन्होंने यहाँ पे किया है, जो गार्डन देखने के लिए भी यानी हमेशा के लिए पूरे देश भर में से इस गार्डन देखने के लिए वामन वृक्ष कला, जो ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी जी के बर्थडे के अवसर पर उन्होंने 72 वामन वृक्ष कला से साथ किया हुआ गार्डन आज 1008 वामन वृक्ष कला का पेड्स, डिफरेंट वैरायटी ऑफ द पेड्स उन्होंने यहाँ पे किया है। दिस इज ऑल्सो द यूनिक कंसेप्ट हमारे ऑनरेबल गवर्नर ने कैंपस में किया है। मुझे लगता है और किसी यानी इस तरह का न कोई गवर्नर हाउस में होगा या न कोई किसी गार्डन में इस तरह का 1008 वामन वृक्ष का पेड़ हो सकते हैं। इसलिए भी मैं आप सभी को विनती करता हूं कि जोरदार अपने गवर्नर जी का पहले स्वागत करें, क्योंकि उन्होंने इस तरह का गार्डन अपने इस कैंपस में किया है। नॉट ओनली द गार्डन, बट उन्होंने एक स्टेप आगे जाते हुए भी गो आश्रम किसी गवर्नर हाउस में स्टार्ट करना, ये भी यूनिक थिंग है, और वो भी कपिला गाय विच इज द यूनिक काउ ऑफ अवर गोवन ब्रीड, वो भी गो आश्रम उन्होंने किया है। इसलिए भी उनका मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ। हमेशा के लिए इनोवेटिव थिंग्स स्टेट में या गवर्नर हाउस में करने के लिए पूरे गोवा के हर एक ग्राम पंचायत में भ्रमण करते हुए यानी गोवा के ऊपर उन्होंने जो 2 बुक्स लिखे, गोवा के पेड़ के ऊपर, गोवा के संस्कृति के ऊपर, गोवा के टेम्पलों के ऊपर, हमेशा के लिए माननीय ऑनरेबल गवर्नर ने इस तरह से यूनिक थिंग्स गोवा के लोगों के सामने लाई, अपने देश के सामने लाई। इसलिए मैं गोवा सरकार की तरफ से उनका बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन करता हूँ। और आज इस अवसर पर तो उन्होंने उपराष्ट्रपति जी को बुला के जो दोनों स्टैच्यू का अनावरण किया, वन इज सुश्रुता इज द फादर ऑफ सर्जरी। बहुत लोगों को लगता है कि सर्जरी इस एंशियंट एंड मॉडर्न मेडिसिन में ही है, तो सर्जरी जो थे इधर 4000 साल पहले जब आचार्य सुश्रुता उन्होंने सर्जरी स्टार्ट की थी, तभी फादर ऑफ सर्जरी। बहुत लोगों को लगता है कि सर्जरी इस एंशियंट एंड मॉडर्न मेडिसिन में ही है, तो सर्जरी जो थे इधर 4000 साल पहले जब आचार्य सुश्रुता उन्होंने सर्जरी स्टार्ट की थी, तभी भी सुश्रुता ने सर्जरी परफॉर्म करते थे। बीइंग द आयुर्वेद ग्रेजुएट्स, मुझे प्राउड फील हो रहा है कि सुश्रुत ग्रंथ और चरक ग्रंथ पढ़ने का इन द 3rd ईयर ऑफ द आयुर्वेदिक मेडिसिन, ये दोनों ग्रंथ पढ़ने का मौका मुझे मिला। दोनों यानी जब द सर्जरी और मेडिसिन पढ़ते वक्त ये दोनों ग्रंथ यानी पढ़ने का यानी लिखित रूप में लिखने का उनके ऊपर मौका मुझे मिला, ये मेरे लिए बड़े गर्व की बात है। जो सर्जरी परफॉर्म तब करते थे विच कंटिन्यू, यानी आज भी उसी तरह के एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करके वही सर्जरी परफॉर्म करते हैं। जब हम आचार्य चरका की बात करते हैं तो आचार्य चरका इस हमेशा यानी हम अपने स्टडी है, हम आयुर्वेदा के करते वक्त हम कहते हैं कि जब हम दिनचर्या ऋतुचर्या का पालन किया तो ही स्वास्थ्य का रक्षण हो सकता है। वही कंसेप्ट फिर से एक बार लाने की जरूरत है। आज आयुर्वेदा के ढेर सारे प्रैक्टिशनर्स प्रिवेंटिव मेडिसिन के ऊपर प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं, और मुझे लगता है कि प्रिवेंटिव मेडिसिन के ऊपर प्रैक्टिस की तो आज उसकी बहुत ही जरूरी है। तो फिर ज़्यादातर स्पेशली द कैंसर डिजीजेस, द रीनल फेलियर डिजीजेस, ये कम हो सकते हैं। इसलिए आज चरक और सुश्रुत का स्टैच्यूज अपने गवर्नर हाउस लगने के बाद स्वास्थ्य से स्वास्थ्य रक्षण इस कंसेप्ट से पूरे गोवा के लोग अपने खुद के स्वास्थ्य रक्षण करने के लिए दिनचर्या फॉलो करेंगे, ऋतुचर्या फॉलो करेंगे, और जितने सारे डायलिसिस सेंटर स्टेट में बढ़ रहे हैं वो डायलिसिस सेंटर कम करने के लिए आयुर्वेदा हमेशा के लिए यानी काम आ सकता है। इसीलिए आज ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी जी के इस टेन्यूअर में आयुष मिनिस्ट्री सेपरेटली स्टार्ट हुई है। योग और आयुर्वेद को मोर देन 150 कंट्रीज में आयुर्वेद लेने का काम ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने किया है। हम बड़े गर्व से कहते हैं कि आज नॉट ओनली द आयुर्वेदिक प्रैक्टिशनर प्रैक्टिसिंग इन द इंडिया बट आयुर्वेदिक प्रैक्टिशनर्स आर प्रैक्टिसिंग इन मोर देन 150 कंट्रीज में आयुर्वेद और योगा का प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं। इसीलिए मैं बस इतना ही कहूँगा कि खुद के स्वास्थ्य के रक्षण करने के लिए आयुर्वेदा फॉलो करें, दिनचर्या फॉलो करो, ऋतुचर्या फॉलो करो। आपको मैक्सिमम लोगों को इस तरह के क्रॉनिक डिजीजेस जो है वो डिजीजेस न होंगे। इसलिए फिर एक बार चरक और सुश्रुत का स्टैचूज देखने के बाद कम से कम लोग आयुर्वेद प्रैक्टिस फॉलो करने लगेंगे। इसीलिए मैं फिर एक बार माननीय गवर्नर जी का भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूं और उपराष्ट्रपति जो खुद होके यहाँ आके हमें इतना गर्व महसूस होता है कि उनके हस्ते इनका अनावरण हुआ। इसलिए फिर एक बार मैं उनको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूं। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
The Honorable Minister of Goa, Dr. Sabha, Dr. of Ayurveda. It's now time to appreciate the Honorable Vice President, sir. I request the Honorable Governor of Goa to kindly present a memento as a symbol of our love, appreciation, and our gratitude to the Honorable Vice President of India. I request the Honorable Governor to kindly present a memento to the Honorable Vice President of India. Thank you so very much. The Honorable Governor of Goa for the time. This is a symbol of love and appreciation. I request the Honorable Governor of Goa to kindly share his thoughts on this very beautiful occasion and very beautiful day. Thank you so very much, sir.
Honorable Vice President of India, most respected Jagdeep Dhangarji, Dr. Srimati Sudesh Dhangarji, Honorable Chief Minister, Dynamic Chief Minister of Goa, all Honorable Ministers, MLAs, representatives of the people, officials, and my dear friends. I am extremely happy on this morning because I started in the first year of my term, Grama Yatra, wonderful response from the people, and I also studied a lot of things from that yatra. Our Mirvardhanji accompanied me in the maximum for the achieve. And Grama Yatra, of course, regarding bonsai is a name known to everybody. But Vamana Vrikshakala is known to anybody in the state at that time. But while we are passing through a village, an old Pandit from there, of course I can follow Hindi, so he can express it in English. Then I understand that this Vamana Vrikshakala Udyan, Vamana Vrikshakala, bonsai is not originated from Japan, but from our motherland 5,000 years back, and through Buddhist monks and pracharaks, it went to China and Japan. Of course, their claim I don't want to, because so many claims may be there. Japan, India's their ambassador visited me. A casual visit, cordial visit. But after discussing with him, I understand that why this type of theory come in India. Then I told him that this is only complementary to each other. Our Vijnan spread to everywhere in the world. Even in Asia, Ramayana in all languages, all countries. Even Islamic Ramayana is in existence. I told him that is our, so we are not against Japan or anybody. You can go on with your belief and propaganda. But I am saying that this was part of our traditional Vijnan of India. And that is why I am not going to that subject because time is limited. And our Honorable Chief Minister stated so many things regarding that aspect. Then Forest Yatra, heritage trees. Then I published a book, and Raj Bhavan is the publisher. Free of cost that if 5,000 rupees, at least price may be fixed for that, but at free of cost we are going to libraries and other things. And then Island Yatra. Visited all the islands and a book was prepared on that, traditional things. So many things are there, I am not going to the details of that. And Giri Yatra also. All the mountains, 7 are there, visited, and book is published by Raj Bhavan. Now I am in the midst of another yatra, that is Kushal Kalyan Yatra. I am going to visit all the temples and that may be around 100 main temples and 11 churches I am visiting. And then I found that it is not known to the history throughout the India. Swami Vivekananda went to visited that one village in Ponda, village area. There is a seminary, Asia's first seminary. There Swami Vivekananda spent 3 days there before going to Chicago speech, 1892. All these things through my yatra now is highlighted. And Kushal means happiness. In all Indian languages, the word is there, Kushal. In Malayalam, Punjabi, every language. And Kushal and Kalyan Yatra. Kalyan means, you see, welfare for all. A message of our Honorable Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi ji. These things are going on. I am very much thankful to the Goa government, especially the Chief Minister. Whenever I am informing anything, within 24 hours he is arranging everything for success of all things. And especially extending my thanks to Honorable Chief Minister. And Narendra Modi ji is an icon leader that a nation produces, but once in many generations. That is my view. And I would like to say, our chief guest also, coming to such a category, because a leader, a national leader with a difference. That difference I am not going to the details, time is very, because I don't want to onslaught into his Vice President's time. And the woman behind the successful man, that his beloved wife is also present here, and I congratulate. I am always watching meticulously. She is looking after, and she was also holding doctorate in, I think, economics or some subject. Then other reflection of the ancient India's great history. Now coming one by one, and the purpose is for, of course, I am also writing mainly for that purpose. My poems and my stories are there. But now I am, during the last 1 year, I am focusing on this. For this is place wherein people's mind are large and they are not confined to any rigid concepts. For the motherland is concerned, the Govan people's contribution is much. Rightly from 1946, Dr. Ramanohar Lohia declared the war against Portuguese people. If we go through that, we can see not confined to Goa alone. In 7 places of his speech at that time, the name Hindustan, we are doing this fight for Hindustan, and our nationalism is the spirit behind that speech also, I am remembering. And so many persons from other states also sacrificed their valuable life, especially from Punjab. A young boy, after the marriage, before 2 months complete, he came for the Goa Vimojan Prasthana and dedicated his life, sacrificed his life. And of course, I congratulate our Honorable Chief Minister. Recently, he visited that Punjab. His widow is even now there. That spirit is behind the Govan people's contribution. And I am requesting once more, because we arranged a program there, and our garden, 12 plaques are there, and you take your children through that. If you go through that plaque, you will be able to understand what was our great 2 persons. We are remembering them. Sushruta, one word also, one word I am taking. Sushruta also, that you can see that picture and all this idol there. You can see when I had occasion to go to a university there. That university is a second in the world. Surgery is concerned, England and this is a second, 2 important. There, in front of their university, they put a statue that is Sushruta, and heading given. That is meticulously placed here, and we have written that the world father of the surgery in the world. That is why that prompted me to go on with this process, and your cooperation. You all go there and see, and your children, students, and university vice chancellor is also there. Everybody should go there and appreciate things. And I am extending sincere thanks to all of you. Thank you very much. And I am thankful to our Vice President especially. I don't know whether I am stating this openly. 36 hours, only 36 hours back, we informed, just to make a call to our Honorable Uparashtrapati. I never expected a positive reply, but immediately, without any formality, our Honorable Vice President himself, within half an hour, allowed this program by signing a letter to me. This is an important thing, and we are all thankful to him. That shows the statesmanship, national feeling in our Vice President. Much obliged you, sir. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you so much, sir, for your encouraging words. And it's now time that we are all waiting for. I would request the Honorable Vice President of India to kindly inspire us all with his wise words. Thank you so very much.
I wonder if there is a person with smaller height. Well, very good morning. It's always a pleasure to be in Goa. Goa, paradise for tourists. But more importantly, a dynamic governor, and young dynamic chief minister. So that's an additional reason. Honorable Governor, Shri P.S. Sridharan Pillai, Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. Pramod Samant, First Lady of the State, Srimati Advocate Rita K. I'll tell you something interesting. When I was Governor of the State of West Bengal, I tweeted from my official handle that the Governor of the State of West Bengal and the First Lady will be visiting a particular place. And someone immediately told me, who's the Second Lady? A very distinguished Minister of State, Shri Patnaik ji, Honorable Member Parliament Rajya Sabha, very active, very energetic, always disciplined, contributing by discourse and debate. Shri Sadanand Tanabade, I always remember him when I take name Sadanand, Sada Anand. शेक्सपियर ने कहा था नाम में क्या रखा है? Every rose will smell the same by another name. उसने भारत को नहीं देखा. यहाँ नाम, उपनाम, ये सब कुछ है. Sri Damu Naik, a very senior leader of the state. My interaction with him was very rewarding, very enlightening. I wouldn't name members of assembly because there are 7 or 8 here. My greetings to all the members of the legislature. But I will name son of an MLA for a different reason, because he is the mayor, Shri Rahit Mans Serafi. Am I right? Serate or Fe? Come on, Rai, you are smart looking. Excellent. We are privileged to have Deputy Speaker also, Shri Joshua De Souza. Well, your leader of the opposition is also a very impactful personality. I met him yesterday. No, one need not be present in every function. Ladies and gentlemen, we must always salute our bureaucracy and men in uniform. We have the Chief Secretary here, the DGP, then we have people from Coast Guard, Army, and anyone connected with uniform. They have made us proud most recently. The entire world acknowledged their power and might when we targeted Bhavalpur, Murid, headquarters of Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Toiba. The targeting was precise, calculated, calibrated, impactful, with no dissent. No one asked for proof, because coffins were taken where we see the army present, terrorists present, government present, and therefore salutations to our armed forces for making the nation proud. And Bharat is very different. Bharat is confident and bold. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has sent a message not only to our difficult neighbor, but to the entire global community. Terrorism shall no longer be tolerated. He has gone beyond. Terrorists will be punished wherever located. They will be hunted out. Operation Sindoor continues, and it was needed. We must salute the vision of Indian Prime Minister for having so accomplished. Friends, this is a very special occasion. This is a special occasion because first it has happened in Raj Bhavan. Very innovative. Setting a new benchmark. And we are celebrating today those who epitomize knowledge. Charak was royal physician in Kushan kingdom. Charak is known as father of medicine. And Charak authored Charak Samhita. It is a foundational text for Ayurveda. The other one, Sushruta, father of surgery. Then I had the occasion to see what you had put in paintings. Surgical instrument during those days, so forward looking. And we must always remember, Sushruta was a disciple of Dhanvantari, another celebrated name. Before I come to our other talented people in history, let us note what has changed recently. Our Atharvaved was a gold mine for health, encyclopedic. But we forgot about it in recent centuries. But a big change took place in this country. A defined new set of governance, returning to our roots. And that was when Indian Prime Minister goes to United Nations, invites attention of the entire world to yoga, as the people all over the globe say so. In the shortest time, largest number of countries supported the move. And now yoga is celebrated in this country. In all countries, it is celebrated in all places where there is sunlight. A gift of Bharat to the entire world for wellness, for health fitness. We could have done it earlier. We did it now. As I reflected on Atharvaved, we didn't have Ayush ministry. We have it now. These are game-changing situations. So I appeal to everyone, particularly youngsters. You need to know who are the people whom we should look up now. The entire West will be stunned if we learn more about our treasure of knowledge. Then we can talk of people. I said, Charaka, Sushruta, Dhanvantari, Jivak, a renowned Ayurvedic physician. And he was Buddha's personal doctor. I am saying so that you can relate to the time zone when these people became functional. When it comes to mathematics and astronomy, Aryabhat, we have named our satellites after him. A great name. And during those times, we had Bodhyan, great mathematician, and we have Varaha Mihira. Let me tell you his fame. He was there when Chandragupta Vikramaditya court was there. And much before, Akbar had 9 jewels. Vikramaditya Chandragupta had it. He was one of those. He was having an observatory at Ujjain during those times. I can keep on going. But why I say, time for us to look back in our Vedas, in our Upanishads, in our Purans, in our history, and try to tell our children from birth about our civilizational depth of knowledge. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to be here on this momentous occasion, commissioning the statues of two towering figures of Indian medical heritage. A proud moment for everyone in the country. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to visionary leadership of Governor and the Chief Minister. When we have installed these statues, these will be motivational centers, inspirational centers. Anyone who will come to know about it will say, oh my God, I belong to this Bharat. Look at the wealth of knowledge we have. It was during COVID challenge that we took recourse to our ancient literature, knowledge, and tided over the situation. These statues are not commemorative. That will be underplaying the situation. They are living symbols of India's rich medical and intellectual legacy. A legacy we need to nurture and take further. Sushruta, I wouldn't say just a surgeon. First globally known surgeon. And obviously it had to be Bharat. We are a unique civilization. Hardly a country or two can rival us. They are close second, but far second. Long before we came to be abreast of the modern surgical situations, 300 surgical procedures, plastic surgery, cataract removal, fracture management, and even cesarean delivery. Just imagine. We need to take great pride in it. At that point of time, what we call super specialty hospitals, the things they transact in medical science, we had it already. And it is not only that, they put it in writing for academicians. Sushru's writings reflect not just merely anatomical knowledge, but a profound scientific spirit, emphasizing accuracy, training, hygiene, and patient care. All these are fundamental. These days, hospitals say we are super specialty because we focus on these issues. It was done in this country long back, centuries ago. He introduced, and I had a good occasion, thanks to the Honorable Governor's vision, 120 surgical instruments. For want of time, I couldn't look at all the instruments, but the ones I looked at, I was amazed. Ages back, those instruments were there. And his teachings resonate with modern principles of evidence-based medicine and clinical precision. Now that is not the work of an individual. We must go a little in depth. A system was working. And system, if we go to that extent, was working in all fields. Medicine, astronomy. And if we talk about architecture, talk about skills, we have our, I would say, real godfathers. Ages ago, how architectural design has to be there. In fact, and this is my message to the medical fraternity in the country, contemporary surgeons around the world acknowledge the pioneering work and great role of these two great people. And therefore, we are not honoring them because they should have been honored long back. We are indicating to our present generation, we are seeing the writing on the wall. And the writing on the wall is, we are a nation with a defense. Now we are a different nation. We are rediscovering our roots, and we will get rooted in our roots. I strongly focus on alternative medicine because India is the home of alternative medicine. It is being practiced now very extensively, but fortunately in 2014 it has been structured, and structured because there is a new ministry. Those initiatives are taking place. What a great step has been taken by our distinguished Vice Chancellor here. National education policy speaks of this. He doesn't want students degree-laden, bag-laden, book-laden. Students who can think, innovate, research, and make their knowledge relevant to need of the society. I wish to also focus on, also highlight a particular cultural trait. It is our cultural trait. Within sections of our society, there is a belief anything Indic or ancient is aggressive. This trait has no place in modern India. This trait has no place in our times. The world has realized our importance. Time for us also to realize it. We cannot afford a situation to believe West is modern and progressive. Look at the current scenario and you will find it is far from it. India is the center. International Monetary Fund was not wrong. I must have said with great difficulty, we are center of excellence. We are hot spot of golden opportunities, opportunity for investment. And that being the situation, let us believe in Indic situations. West is far behind us. In their own mind, they are learning from us. I am certainly not against Western medicine, and no one is. Because when we had ancient institutions of excellence, Nalanda, Takshila, and many more, in Nalanda people flocked from all over the world. They gave us also. They took away from us. It's a two-way traffic. Whatever is good anywhere on the planet must be absorbed. And whatever is with us must be disseminated. We embrace everything which is positive. But we should not allow in this country to be drawn by a fact that everything has to come from the West. It is already there with us. Friends, India today is at a remarkable juncture. Our ancient wisdom, once confined to manuscripts, and that they were destroyed in Nalanda for weeks together. About 1300 years ago, the fire kept on raging for weeks in a 9-story building that had lakhs of books. That being the situation, we must go beyond manuscripts and oral traditions. We are a global soft power center now. but every individual has to contribute. I am extremely happy that World Health Organization has recognized it by establishing a global center for traditional medicine in Jamnagar, Gujarat. What a powerful recognition of universal relevance of our systems like Ayurveda. I know time is a constraint, but let the lives and works of Charaka and Sushruta be a source of inspiration and motivation for all, particularly our impressionable minds. Let us not confine our ancient texts to libraries. They are not meant for shelf of library. They are meant to be widely disseminated. Let us bring timeless ideas to life through research, innovation, and reinterpretation using modern scientific tools. Let us pursue evidence-based validation, digitization, translations, and cross-disciplinary studies to make these treasures accessible and applicable to contemporary challenges. As we saw a while ago, these magnificent statues today, let us remember we are beholding the eternal spirit of Indian wisdom, Indian knowledge, Indian treasure, the timeless flame of compassionate science, the unbroken thread of ethical healing that binds generations past, present, and future. I congratulate the Governor again and the Chief Minister for getting involved with such an initiative, which I am sure will be replicated in every taluka of the country, and that will be motivational. Thank you so much. It's a rare occasion for all of us. Let us carry a great message that we have to go back to our roots and make everyone aware of these. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much for enlightening us, motivating us, and inspiring us with your wisdom and knowledge. Thank you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, your kind attention please. Can we all stand for the national and